Hey everyone, I'm going to do a book review today on a book, and basically the book that I'm going to review today is going to be Fahrenheit 451 by Mr. Ray Bradbury. So let's get into the book. It looks like a fantastic book. The cover's very nice. You know, it's got black on the back, white on the front, and as you can see, this man right here, he's wrapped up in newspapers or pages of a book or something. And it looks like he's on fire, too. So, you look at the cover, you want to know, why is this guy on fire? Who is he? You know, we'll call him Jim. And he's on fire, you know, he's got paper all over him. I really want to know why this man is on fire. Maybe if there was a movie on this book, I could find out. But I would have to read the book to find out. So if you want to know, here you go. So let's really get into the nitty-gritty of the review. Here's Ray Bradbury on the back. He's a pretty handsome fella. Probably give him like a 7 out of 10. This book is actually about 200 pages. Exactly, it's 190 pages. So it'll take you a little while to read. For me personally, maybe a week. But for someone who doesn't read too much, this could probably take 2 months to read. As you can see, there's different parts. Looks like the last part might be part 3. The font, looks like the font is kind of like Times New Roman. It's not Times New Roman, but I don't know the exact name of the font. It looks like a size 8 font, and you know, it's easy to read. You could probably read it from here, if maybe if it focuses. But an old person could read this book. Someone with not great of sight could read this book and absorb the words through their eyeballs. So it looks really fantastic. I mean, there's a whole big story going on here, and lots of pages of stuff. I mean, the guy obviously had a lot of good ideas he wanted to throw in this book. I mean, he was sitting there for a long time. Probably went through 10 pens writing this all down. And some books are, the text is really tiny. I could barely read it. I mean, a million words on one page. This isn't too bad. You know, if you want to read this, it looks like a nice book that's not too complicated. There's probably not a lot of big words. Let's see, we have a big word right here. Dentifrice. Not sure what that means, but that's a pretty big word. So if you're not a fan of big words, this book, it's not on the bottom of the list, and it's not on the top of the list to avoid. So I'm going to say, if you're going to get a book, go ahead and get this book and tell me about it, because it looks pretty good, and I want to know why our buddy Jim here is on fire on the front of the cover there. If you want to buy it, you can probably find it at a flea market for 50 cents, or maybe a quarter. You know, at some book bin, old lady selling some books. You can probably get this for the dime. You know, really cheap. And yeah, hours of entertainment. So there you go. There's a book review on Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451.